welcome back to another One Piece chapter discussion, chapter 1074. How is everybody doing today? Hope you're having a fantastic day. What a crazy chapter. I actually really enjoyed this chapter a lot. You know I'm a sucker for any time we get anything Kuma, Bonnie related. And even though we just got a teaser in this chapter, I was so excited.
It was the ultimate blue balls.
For real. And even people are saying like, oh, Oda's teasing backstories now. But it's just to get us to prepare.
Pushed out. She was like, I gotta go back.
Yeah, he's just trying to prepare us because he knows that what he's got in store for us is going to break us. So he's like, just get ready. Everybody get ready. Do what you got to do. Settle your affairs.
Settle your accounts.
And get ready because it's about to go down.
Write your will.
Ian said, Ayo, did I get a gifted sub? I guess so because you got that purple badge, which means you are a member. So shout out. We're going to be talking about the chapter today. We're going to be talking a lot about the events of this chapter, but also because we got all of the Straw Hat Egghead drips in this chapter as well. We're going to be ranking all of them.
We're gonna be the drip rankers today.
The drip rankers. We're going to be the rankers.
Get ready.
So I have a graphic made with all of the drips, all of the fits, and we're going to be ranking them from best to worst. And I have to say that I don't know exactly where Zorro is going to fall, but his drip reveal in this chapter was probably one of the craziest, if not one of the best out of all the Straw Hats.
He looks great. We love a man in a turtleneck. A black turtleneck, like...
He looks fitted.
It's game over.
Like it's
the
out
jacket.
Of control.
It's the jacket for sure.
Puffy jacket.
Dude, yeah.
It's out of control. So, I mean, let's just talk about the events of the chapter real quick before we get into ranking the drip. But so many reveals. Obviously, this chapter was called Mark III because we get the reveal of the new Pacifistas or the Mark IIIs, which are said to be even more powerful than the ones used during the events of Marineford. There's a bunch of them. Centomaru is really fully committing to going against the government.
Yeah, and putting a lot of faith into Luffy.
Yeah,
and his journey.
Yeah. We got a bomb at the end that Vivi is alive.
Wow,
she is alive and well.
Oda loves to do that shit at the end of chapters.
He does.
Just like reveal people that are like still up in like, oh, we don't know what's up with them. And then he's like, they're right here.
Yeah, everybody's
and they're with this person.
Yeah,
they're with Wapple. Like, okay.
Well, Vivi's with Wapple and Morgan. Like, excuse me?
I know.
I mean, we saw Wapple and Morgan's speaking with one another.
Yeah.
But that Vivi is there too is so crazy. And Morgan's is straight up a YouTuber. You know
really
what I mean?
is. He's
like,
clickbait.
he's clickbaiting the world.
He's like,
Oda
doing thumbnails like
Morgan's with his wings. Morgan's is Oda is really saying something about the state of how we get the news and just news in general. Manipulating all of these headlines and trying to get the world riled up. And also taking the side clearly, like this is a man who has a bias and who is just trying to entertain, and he's gonna say and do whatever he has to do to sell papers. It's not really about right and wrong. It's not really. That's what people were saying, like, because it did seem like Morgan's was on kind of Luffy's side after everything that happened on Onigashima. Like in Wano, he leaked that image of Luffy's Gear 5th form, and it seemed like that was in Luffy's favor, but it was all for a headline. It was all for sales.
That's how he does it.
Morgan's out there with clickbait, dude.
Clickbait, no me. said.
We can all learn a little bit.
It's exactly. Get me pictures of Straw Hat Luffy.
And then you got people in the One Piece world, writing into the paper, telling Morgans that he spoiled them. Like, damn, you spoiled me on.
Thanks for the spoiler.
Thank you. Yeah, no spoiler warning.
Yeah,
damn.
Thank you so much.
We're gonna get to some donations. Conrad Corbel, my guy.
Conrad.
Let's see what kind of mood Conrad's in today.
That's a more.
Let's see if Conrad's in a nice mood, complimentary mood, or a throwing shade kind of mood. Just kidding. I love Conrad. Josh, I have to work, so I can't raise you today. But you are dripped out, slow drip, but still, he's in a good mood. Throwing out the compliments. Thank you, Conrad. I needed it.
Slow drip like a nice cup of coffee.
Ooh, okay. I like that. Thank you, Conrad. Hopefully you have a great day at work and catch us after that shift after you get out. Another donation from Dawn Simpson.
Love you.
It's your kitchen.
Hey, I got to watch this tomorrow, but I had to drop in and show some love.
Woo! Love you, Dawn.
Much love
Love you.
to
love
Dawn.
You.
My mother's middle name is Dawn.
Oh, yeah.
She's my mom is from the clan of the D.
Yeah.
She really is. Shout out, Dawn. We love you, Dawn. And Ramon, you want to read this one, Mehgan?
Sure. Ramona Villa said, speaking of Vivi, she better be in that Riz graphic ranking. Was it SH Eggheads?
Yeah, Straw Hat Egghead.
Straw Hats Eggheads, yeah.
But she's not on
Egghead, though.
There you go.
That's what it is.
She hasn't been officially, inducted into the Straw Hat crew, and she is not on Egghead.
But that is a cute fit.
Yeah.
It's different from her, usual garb, but I'm digging it.
And we got Chow_US. Nami is on demon time since Wano ended, telling Vegapunk and Caesar to die, trying to step on Lucci, and Robin trying to stop her. She even trash-talked Kaido.
Yeah.
That was a highlight.
Yeah, I screenshotted that picture of her like stepping or trying to step on them when they're down. And they're like, no, don't do that.
That was a highlight for sure, seeing her just kicking them while they were laying down. Nami's awesome.
And I mean, I was kind of shocked at this. I don't know why. Maybe it wasn't brought to my attention, or maybe I'm just freaking stupid. But to see York's like actual size was kind of tripping me out. I had to like do a double take. I was like, really? Is that York? Like, wow, she's as tall as like Atlas. The only one.
She looked even taller than Atlas, which is crazy to me, dude. I don't know why.
She was like yawning, and I was like, oh, she's so cute.
I thought she was Robin's height for sure, maybe a little taller.
I thought she was just. I don't know. I didn't have any gauge of how big she was.
I guess she's a giant. I guess she's an Amazonian. She is so tall.
Yeah,
huge. Another dono from Conrad. Shout out Conrad. Also, Mehgan is 6'3", and that's just a fact.
That's true.
That's a fact.
That's very true.
Thank you for delivering that factual information, Conrad.
Thank you for setting the record straight.
A dono from Caden. You want to read Caden?
Caden. Love you guys. Here's $1.99.
Let's go. Thank you, Caden.
Thank
you so much. The donations, no matter the amount, help so much and means so much. So thank you, Caden. York is huge.
Yeah.
And Ramon, another dono from Ramon. Let's fucking go, dude.
Shitty.
York being Josh's size and almost Mehgan level is very surprising. Actually, I am more of a, I would say, main body Vegapunk height.
Yeah.
And
I thought more like Chopper
York.
height, honestly.
Depends on the day. Depends on the day.
If you don't have like your like high shoes on.
Right. Depends on what kind of shoes I'm wearing.
Your insoles aren't in. Yeah.
And a donation from, and I'm going to do my absolute best, from Roxanne. Roxanne. It looks like Roxanne.
Roxanne underscore.
Makes me want to sing the song. Underscore. Thank you so much for your donation.
Good smell. Flavor.
Shitty.
Love to see it, especially since this is the first super chat from Roxanne.
Roxanne.
Thank you. Hey guy, learned about your channel through the Reverie. Recently went through all of your One Piece content, and this is the first live I've been able to catch. Turns out I caught up to One Piece at the same chapter y'all did. That's crazy.
Yay.
And now you know how lucky all three of us are to be experiencing this in real time. Like catching up at the end of Wano and getting to experience Egghead as it happens is such a treat. So thank you for the donation. Thank you for coming over, for checking out our previous, One Piece content, and for just being here today. We love you and appreciate you. You're goated. So yeah, I guess we can start going through now. Because there's a lot. We saw some Kuma. We saw some Kuma stuff, and it's curiouser and curiouser with.
We saw baby Kuma.
With this situation,
baby Kuma crying.
Pretty much confirmed that since he was a child, he's been a celestial dragon slave.
He's had a hard life.
He's had a very, very hard life, which kind of makes me think now that him going and climbing the red line is to enact some sort of revenge, some sort of trauma that has been something has happened to him that was so traumatic that it's like embedded in even his subconscious. So he's going there to fuck shit up, honestly, to get some payback. So let me pull that up because I have it all queued up here so we can look at some panels together. You know how we do it. We don't like to show too many panels, just in case. We would
if we could.
Yeah, we would if we could, but you know how it is in these One Piece YouTube streets. They'll get you for anything.
Look at us for wearing these shirts right now. That's how serious it is. That's how serious it is.
So let's start with the cover page. Pretty crazy cover page. We've been seeing this the past couple weeks.
Yeah. With these three stooges
goofballs
and shit.
Right here. These three stooges. Yeah. Actually, I love these guys. Actually,
you love them.
Well, I mean, not
you love them.
Not for like who they are, but I like them as characters. Like, I've talked about it, dude. Caesar, I hated Caesar's guts, dude, and I still kind of do. But
you like love him.
But I mean, honestly, out of Caesar, Judge, and
out
Queen,
of all of them, I mean,
I'm kicking it with Gastino. Catch me with Gastino.
I mean, he was doing bad shit. I mean,
they're all doing bad shit.
They're all doing bad shit. But
horrible shit. That's what I'm saying. I don't like them as people. But I like them as characters.
Yeah. I really love the Bob, too. The Bob is like really... Yeah, bent over made it. Queen doesn't hurt children. Very good point.
But Queen, I mean...
Eye-opening declaration from Mr. Magic. They're all bad, LOL. Yeah, they really are.
Bro, they are all bad, okay? I'm talking about as characters, okay? I'm talking about as characters. I love these characters. Even though...
That's what he says about just like regular people day to day. They're like, I don't like him as a person, but as a character.
But as a character, I think he's great.
I think he's actually really complex.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying.
I get
you guys
it.
know what I'm saying.
Yes.
They're all horrible people. They're all goofy. They're all goobers.
Josh defends. He also defends Freddy Krueger, which is pretty crazy.
Bro, I do not defend Freddy Krueger. Don't
You're
start
a Freddy
that
Krueger
shit.
stan.
I'm just saying. Okay, that's actually a great example. I'm just saying, out of all the iconic, classic horror villains, my favorite, despite their actions, and especially some of the ones that are heavily implied in the movies, which I do not agree with and do not support in the slightest. But as a younger person, I liked Freddy more than I liked Jason, more than I liked Michael Myers. I just liked Nightmare on Elm Street, those movies.
Okay.
More.
Okay.
More than Chucky. He's also a very bad person.
Yeah.
But Ian hit us with a donation. Thank you, Ian, for changing the subject. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have to drop some love as always, even through the tough times, we will be here to support and watch you guys grow. Egghead has honestly been one of my favorite post-time skip arcs. Zorro and Brooks' fits are unmatched. I actually really liked Brooks, too.
I loved Brooks. I also loved Brooks' design in Red, too.
Yeah. I wanted Brooks to do more in Red, honestly.
He's been killing it. Ancraft Justice
thank you, Ancraft. And thank you, Ian, too, for the donation. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. That means a lot. And Ancraft Justice on my side, Freddie at least has personality.
What, saying bitch?
That is his personality.
I mean, that's my personality too, honestly. Honestly, like, we're the same, actually. Okay, so Yeah, your faves are dueling it out to be number
that,
2.
Okay.
To be number 2. And then we start getting into it.
And then we see the reveals of the Mach 3s.
Yes. Which
they have a new move.
They got a new drip.
The Mach 3 Pacifistas. They have a new drip. It makes me believe we saw one earlier in previous chapters as dressed up as like a security guard or something.
Yeah.
Remember we saw one walking around?
Yeah, they really do like have like that like cop energy.
Oh yeah,
with the sunglasses, you know,
for sure.
License and registration.
They really do.
Yeah,
and they have a new move, and this makes me think that this is going to matter a lot when Kizaru shows up, because before the older Pacifistas were using Kizaru's light beams. So they have to have, they're stronger, and they have to have something else to be able to combat him when he shows up.
Yeah.
With Sega Saturn, you know. But they have this new move called a bubble shield, which looks like they can it looks like Kuma's paw ability, but it can be manipulated to protect them. It looks like it's protecting him from a blast right here. But yeah, they're so sick, dude. They're so awesome.
Some dread vibes from the police pacifistas, Ian said. Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
And Yamil Diaz, let's go. Stussy joins the Pantless Club of Egghead. Stussy's fit was fire too, I gotta give it to her. But Mehgan, you said that Stussy felt a little plain to you.
Yeah. I mean, she is fire, but I don't know. I mean, it's a little, when compared to like Brooke's fit and Zorro's fit, it's just a little underwhelming, to be honest. But
I mean,
it is what it is.
I get what you're saying. Then we cut to Centomaru, who again is a G. Honestly, is a G, and is having the worst day off of all time. But has pretty much decided that they're siding with Vegapunk and turning against the government.
Lee Miles said, "I thought it looked like the pacifistas were doing fishman karate."
Let me go back up. Let me see. I mean, I saw someone else talking about, how maybe they replicated even Khalifa's devil fruit, because she, she could do, she could use and manipulate her bubbles as well. One of my favorite chapters. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite chapters. One of my favorite fights of all time.
Forever. Yeah, that's what Don Masama said. Did they replicate Khalifa's devil fruit with the bubbles and all that? Maybe they just took her out.
So Centomaru is tasking these pacifistas with protecting and rescuing Vegapunk.
Right there. Cop Kuma for sure.
Oh, this is Cop Kuma energy.
Yeah, he just needs a mustache.
Yeah, we need
a mustache.
We need to Photoshop a mustache on this man. Yeah, this is scary. You don't want this man tapping on your window asking for your information.
License and registration.
No way.
No, thank you.
But what is really interesting as we keep on moving down is that the main Stella body, Vegapunk himself, has disappeared. The last time we saw him, and I went back just to double check because it has been a couple weeks since that chapter came out, but we never saw Bonnie turn him back to his regular age. He was still a little baby, but even though he was a baby, he still has his mental faculties.
Yeah.
It's
he's
not like
baby, but he's big brain.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not like when she de-ages somebody that she de-ages their mind or their consciousness. I mean, he's just stuck in a baby's body. He's boss baby Vegapunk.
He's boss baby.
He's boss baby Vegapunk now. So who knows where he's crawling off to. If he's maybe lost in Kuma's memories, maybe he jumped in there too, or maybe he's just wandering around. I do think, though, it is heavily implied, if not directly, pretty much directly stated, that there is somebody here, whether it's an imposter or a traitor, rather,
yes,
within the ranks, or someone else who has been lurking in the shadows. There is someone else here, which means that baby Vegapunk could be in a lot of danger. And it's kind of crazy because he was probably already in a significant amount of danger, but now he's in even more danger because he can't do shit. He has his mind and his inventions, but he's a fucking baby. He's in a baby's body.
And what is that? Is that Chopper?
Oh yeah.
What is that?
Yeah. Chopper floating up here. It's kind of hard for people to see, but Mehgan's talking about in the panel on the right. Mehgan or Chopper is just like
Why
kind
does
of
he
floating
kind of
up
look
there.
like that though?
I don't know. That's a good question.
He
looks like he's just kind of floating up there.
But it's not even floating. Like even his head, like
I don't know. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of disrespectful.
wow. Anyway, yeah. At least they're all. I mean, it was so nice to see them all reunited. I feel like I don't know. We just haven't had a lot of Straw Hat together in a while.
Right.
Like all of them together.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, yes, they're finally
Well,
there.
they were all together for a second.
And then it's gonna happen again.
A couple more donuts I want to get to before we move on. A Beautiful Lie. That's a name we love to see. A Beautiful Lie. Best slasher is Ghostface from the Scream franchise. I do love the Scream franchise as well. Wes Craven did both of them, Nightmare on Elm Street and Scream. So you know I gotta love both of them. And Mehgan actually I convinced Mehgan to go see the new Scream.
Mm-hmm.
And you were really not invested in the Scream franchise before that.
Like literally not at all. Yeah.
But you saw the new one and you
the
kinda
only
liked it.
thing I know from Scream is from scary movies. Like that is it. Like
That's
I have
funny.
no knowledge about anything that happens in the movies.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's the only thing I know. Like,
Courtney Cox,
yeah.
Jamie Kennedy. Come on, the OG cast. What was the other guy's name that was married to Courtney Cox? The cop character. Whatever, doesn't matter. But
Doesn't matter.
you liked it though.
Yeah, it was good.
You liked
it. But scary movie ruined Scream for me. Yeah, that's the only reason why I know it. But yeah, they're saying he is hovering, but it's not only that he's hovering, it's the way he's drawn in that panel. It looks so weird.
Right.
Like I've never seen it looks kind of wild. He's like
Yeah.
smushed.
Yeah. There's gonna be people are gonna make some theories.
Oh,
They're gonna make some theories.
like that's not actually Chopper. That's Chopper's clone.
Or that's just a new ability.
That's
Chopper has
Chopper's
unlocked.
clone, and that is the
Keep going.
traitor amongst them.
Oh, right. Floating Chopper is the traitor. That's a theory I can get behind. We got a member comment from Terry Martin. We love
Terry Martin
with that silver badge. Speaking of cops, how many tickets have each of you gotten? I feel like getting out of tickets is one of the few examples of genuine female privilege.
I've gotten tickets before.
Have you ever gotten out of a ticket?
I was gonna get 2 tickets, but I ended up just getting 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was running away from the cops.
On foot?
I'm just kidding. No,
On foot?
no,
What?
I had a broken window, and I was on the phone.
Oh.
And she was like, I'm just going to give you because I was distressed. I was on the phone for a distressed reason. And I was like, okay, like, that's fine. I literally pulled over. I was like, I know I'm going to get a ticket. It's fine. She's like, I'll just take you for the window. And I was like,
Sick.
And then I got one for speeding and I didn't get out of that one.
I've got a lot of tickets.
But I've only been pulled over twice.
So many that it would derail this entire live. So I'll
and
talk
you went
about
to
it
jail.
for unpaid parking tickets. Yeah. Yeah. It's a whole it was a whole thing. It
Tickets
was a
as
whole
well.
thing. Yeah, tickets as well.
Yeah. Speaking of cops.
But I'd love to talk about it. But it's a long story. It's a long story.
Anyway, guys.
Bent over with the emotes.
So we it's not only women that get privilege.
But who? Me? It was a privilege for me to go to jail.
Yeah, because you learned a fucking lesson.
Lesson. Learning a lesson was the real privilege. In this panel, moving on, we see all the Straw Hats finally reunited. Zorro and Brooke with their Egghead fits, which are going to be very important to the rankings later. We're going to spend more time when we get to that portion of the live to talk about that. Even Stussy, while she is just, her pantsless look is the most pants. She's right there.
I see half of her.
coochie's out.
It is the line. I can see the line.
I can see
Oda.
the line. Her coochie's out. Half her titties out. It is just blatant right now.
But Zorro, he just looks like he's in streetwear.
Yeah, Zorro for sure. It looks like
Like he's posing for GQ right now.
Yeah. The Zorro fit is too crazy.
And I've never of course Zorro, he is hot. Okay. I've always understood how Zorro is hot. But in this panel specifically, now more than ever I understand.
You felt something when you saw this.
Yeah.
You felt
for
you
sure.
felt a tingling when you saw this.
For sure.
So as Terry Martin said, Zorro's got leggings on, but I've never seen a man rock leggings better in my life.
They said Zorro missed leg day.
Come on now.
They're tight.
Haters.
They're
jealous.
tight. They're
Jealous.
tight. Fuck.
Moving on, we see, and it's just so funny. We talk about fits, and then the next panel is Frankie with the little, like, what is that dial? That little like, what is that thing that spins? I don't know why I can't use
widget,
words right now.
Turn. What is it? You guys,
Yeah,
please
you know,
help.
you know. It's just so funny. Even though I do like Frankie's little Cyclops kind of visor look. that he's got going on.
It's very cyborg.
Yeah, but we'll get to that. We'll get
Very
to that
cyborg core.
when we talk more about the drips.
Propeller? No, it's like a
You know what
propeller
it is.
hat.
Everybody knows what it is. So we got
Turkey.
Shaka here, and he's talking about normally the displays do show the entire lab, but the Seraphim Rampage must have incapacitated some of the baby monitor snails, or maybe they were just knocked out of position. So, yeah, nobody has any idea where Vegapunk is at, and really we don't either. I mean, we assume that possibly he went and followed Bonnie, but I don't know if Bonnie would have let him. Maybe he just went in after her. I don't know. But that would make sense as to why he can't be found, or whoever is infiltrated and whoever has turned against them, whichever it ends up being, has Vegapunk. But it just also means that now, because they realize that because of the Frontier Dome being locked, they're stuck there, which means they're going to be there. I mean, we knew they were going to be there when Kizaru and Saturn and everybody arrived. But it did seem like they were like things were moving and they were on their way out, and like Kizaru and Saturn were gonna miss them. But now we know that this is the reason they're gonna be stuck there.
Such a shame.
It is a shame. They almost got out. This joke, by the way, which is another ongoing joke that never gets old, Zorro getting lost. When Zorro's like, I'll help you go find him, and everybody's like, no, because who's going to find you? Robin's response to it was the best.
She was just like, nice. Just be a deer.
She just be a deer and
he
wait,
said, I can't.
okay.
I can't. What am I good? I can't say no to you. I can't say no to Robin. I can't.
The way she said it, though, was like, she's like, bless your heart. Bless your heart. Just stay here. Stay here, honey. Stay here.
Okay.
You know? We love Robin, and anytime she gets a moment, you know, we gotta talk about it. Just want to make sure we didn't miss any donations. We got another donation from Pie1232. Give him an explosion. Loving y'all's content. Best thing to listen to while at work. Keep it up and hook me up with that Brooke laugh. Say less. Say less. Thank you so much for the donation, the kind words. You know what? You get one more.
Thank you, Pie Pie.
3-for-1 deal right there. Thank you, Pie Pie.
3-for-1 deal.
I loved this panel, too, of Zorro and Luffy just chilling. People are also talking about...
taking a load off.
With Lucci and Kaku just passed out.
What a turn of events, honestly.
Yeah, really.
I mean, it's so funny because it is such a callback. And they even say it too, like, this is like, you know, like Water 7. And it's like they were literally fighting against both of them.
And they even
like, that's so cool that they're like at their feet now.
Yeah.
They're at their fucking feet now. That's crazy. Like, at, like, feet, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, you were at my feet level. You are not my equal right now. Nope. I'm sitting on the couch. You were on the floor.
I'm on the couch.
Where you belong.
Yep.
Like, you are near my Vegapunk boots, bitch. Like, get down.
Yep.
I was wow. Like, what? This is a crazy panel.
The framing of it
this is a
really
crazy
symbolic
panel.
to just their position now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also just seeing anytime we even said that in Wano, like towards the beginning of Wano, getting to see just Luffy and just Zorro together was such an awesome dynamic, and it's so fun every time it's just the two of them. They're one of my favorite pairings, I would say. I have a lot of different pairings.
I mean, it's like literally like captain and like second in command.
Yeah.
Like they're besties. Like,
yeah.
And just remembering everything that happened when all the Usopp shit was going down and Zorro was just like holding it like down.
Yeah.
Like just being super realistic. Just being like a leader.
I mean, even Thriller Bark. I mean, seeing that moment.
He's just
too,
been.
Like, yeah.
Zorro's stocks have been rising.
Yeah. Zorro, I mean, I've never not loved Zorro. I've had my favorite Straw Hats, but Zorro, something's taken over me recently. I don't know what it is.
Frito said Sanji haters.
I mean, if it's between Zorro and Sanji, I gotta go Zorro all day. I gotta say that. That's just what's on my heart. That's my truth. But they even mentioned Iceberg and wonder how he's doing. And a lot of people were saying that it looks like Luffy, I guess, because this is right after he's gone Gear 5, and he's just kind of tired. You know, there were drawbacks with other gears before, but here he just seems like he's a little winded, which I think also goes to show how much, you know, he's grown as well. And it's subtle, but I mean, he just needs to sit on the couch and relax. Before it was like there were like time limits to things. You know, he would turn. He had a chibi form. You know, but now he just needs to take a breather after Gear 5, which is pretty crazy. Now we get into what I think was some of the most interesting stuff in this chapter, which was Bonnie inside of Kuma's memories. We kind of everybody in the community kind of speculated that was going to be the case. And here it is. Of course, you know, Kuma's got to be a big ass kid, you know, huge.
Well, yeah, we've seen him in the SBS,
right?
Shown as a kid too, so he was a big boy.
Big boy, big boy. But he's crying. He's devastated. Something,
and he's beaten the fuck up.
Yeah,
like he is bruised, bloodied, like just like God, like super sad. Like I can only imagine like seeing that. Like that's your dad. Yeah. And it would be sad if you saw him like as an adult crying, but like it hits so much different. I feel like seeing like him as a child like crying because like, you know, in that moment there was nothing that you could have done for him. Like he had to go through this alone and he didn't even know that you were a thing. Like you were not in his life at all. And that just like, oh, it hurts. It hurts.
Yeah. And we even see her try to reach out and talk to him, but you know, her words do not reach him, and that is so sad too. We see these silhouetted people saying, "Bastard, get your ass back now. If you escape, they'll kill the rest of us." So they are clearly, you know, other slaves that I assume are slaves of the Celestial Dragons because of another silhouette we see, but also that they are probably people that are getting experimented on. Whether they are people of the same race, because we do know that Kuma is of a special race. If they are of that race as well, or of another special race, I don't know. And that's what I'm kind of curious about, and would like to know everybody who's here watching live, and even if you're watching the VOD later in the comments below, like who do you guys think, because I heard Par talking about it a little bit. The significance of silhouetting them, like, is it just to make us wonder? And is it going to be, are they going to be revealed to be characters that don't really like have that much of an impact on the overall story? Or are they silhouetted for a reason? It does seem like a choice. So I do just kind of wonder the significance of those two guys. Bonnie running after him. She can't reach him. And Kuma, baby Kuma, pretty much saying like, I'd rather die than go
just
back.
Kill me.
It also, you know, because of his position, it also just begs so many questions. How did he end up becoming the ruler of the Sorbet Kingdom? How did he get out of this situation?
Yeah, it does look like they are there.
It looks like
there is like a castle or a building. I mean, I don't know.
And a very, very clear silhouette of a celestial dragon. Like, it doesn't get more clear than that.
Yeah, for sure.
This person behind the celestial dragon does not look like a silhouette that we would recognize and does not have that same hairstyle. So, I mean, it's just, there's really nothing we can discern. Like, we already maybe kind of assumed that he was a slave as a child, or, you know, that he had some history with the celestial dragons, but there's really nothing to discern from this yet, but we do know that we're in for some heartbreak. For sure. Yeah, wild. Bonnie gets thrown out, and we see Kuma climbing the red line again. And this leads me to believe that he's on some sort of revenge quest, and the way that Oda's going to tell this story is by bouncing back and forth as Kuma climbs higher and higher up the red line, we're going to get more and more of his backstory, and it's going to kind of cut back and forth. I love that, and I want that to be the way that we find out about what happened to Kuma, because by the time he gets there...
Yeah, the resolution.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll mean so much more.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so Bonnie looks like she's going back in. Let me just jump over here real quick, because I saw that we got Van on some
crazy shit.
Crazy shit. Let's go, Van.
Oh, shitty.
Wow.
Van gifted 50 Volume 1 podcast memberships. Let's go, Van. Oh my God.
Wow.
We love Van. Van is a member of this community, so shout out Van. Thank you.
What the hecky?
You want to hit that music? Just because I think
goat.
that's why we might have gotten copyrighted in the past.
No, it's not. It's not.
But yes, the goat. The goat. The goat. The absolute
Thank you.
goat. Thank you so much. I think we get away with playing like with the Bink Sake, even though it's a remix.
Yeah,
I think we get away with playing like 5 seconds of it.
And thank you for being a member for 7 months, Van, as well. We love you. We appreciate you.
That's amor.
So
that
much.
That is amor. Thank you,
We love
Par.
you.
7 months. Got that gold badge. Van, you're fucking amazing. And we appreciate you so much. So incredibly. I mean, so much.
Love you.
Yes, Fan is goated. Goated. We're winding down to, we're getting towards the end of the chapter, so that means we are about to start ranking the drip. But I also thought that this moment from the chapter was incredibly interesting.
I think someone else mentioned this also. Who was it? Let's see. Brandon King. If you look closely behind I can't ever pronounce this. Pythagoras?
Pythagoras, right? Yeah, Pythagoras.
I'm sorry. On the first panel of the page where he explodes, you can see a little foot.
Yeah,
Lilith also doesn't appear in this chapter. Lilith on her own demon time, probably. She's like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes.
It could be. And I know a lot of people have speculated Lilith for a while now. It would just, I mean, she does represent, right, the evil side of Vegapunk. And we know that side of him is probably pretty evil, even though he's not as bad as his comrades. But I don't know, man. She was the first. You know what? She was also the first Stella or satellite that we met.
And Gabe said also Lilith is too obvious. Oda would never do that. But I don't know how obvious she would be.
See, Nat said Pythagoras blew himself up to trick us. And then Grim Twin, to argue that point, we did see Lilith cry when she thought Edison was killed by the Seraphim. Now, either she's a great actress or...
Yeah, people are saying that Carbu is still on Egghead, so it could be him. We could see some stuff, but who knows? I mean, he's just. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for him to be to do something, but like other than hide, or other than just like go with the flow. You know.
Mr. Fan also said that Shaka told Pythagoras where to go next. He did tell him where to go next, and a lot of people, I think. So Lilith, on one hand, would be obvious because Shaka is the only one who has a helmet on and is obscuring all of his face, and we have no idea what he actually looks like. I think that's led a lot of people to believe that Shaka. It would devastate me if Shaka ended up being a traitor, which is why I think if Oda were to make one of them a traitor, it might be Shaka.
I mean, Bendover said Edison historically is kind of a backstabbing guy, and don't even get him started.
Don't even get me started
Edison.
on Edison, bro. Edison was freaking electrocuting dogs in the street.
That's what he's saying. Like, it could be. But everyone's saying it's Shaka. Everyone's saying it's Shaka.
And we got Chin-Ho Wong in here with a dono. Shaka. Or a member comment.
Yeah.
Which means just as much. Shaka, the best drip. All villains have the best drips. Lucci does have a pretty fire drip. Interesting point.
We'll see who wins the drip off. No, it's just the Straw Hats that we're ranking. But another one from CDF.
Let's go.
More?
Thank you so much.
Shitty.
Just saw the unboxing video and Paladin's donations about Josh's feet incident and can't help but feel called out. Sad face. Do you forgive me, Josh? Leans in for a kiss. Like a friendly one, like a forehead, like friends, like friends, like friends.
I forgive you, and just know that, I did what I did. It was my choice.
It was your choice,
It was my choice to do what I did. And
he'll do it again.
And I'll do it again. Thank you, CDF9.
And they'll do it again. But yeah, hopefully, I mean, it's gonna get wild. We're gonna see who the traitor is. Everyone's, Oda definitely played a lot of Among Us this last couple years, so he's setting up a little good traitor reveal. Good traitor reveal.
I mean, yeah, it's the Kanjuro situation all over again. But again, yeah, and that was something that he did so recently.
And I do like that Leo said Usopp is looking at the screens. Maybe he noted something. And Shaka is on the cameras, and he's like, oh, well, usually we're able to see the cameras, but right now we're not.
Shaka is seeming a little sus.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Who knows?
That's a good point, because he does. Usopp has like glasses on, and he's like looking really close at something.
What's going on? And I was like, are you looking at his butt? And he's like, no, he's looking at the camera.
I would say, unless, okay, let's really think about it for a second. Unless there are multiple traitors. Unless it's like, I don't know. I don't know. We're just going to have to wait to see. I do think Lilith would be obvious, and I am sort of leaning towards possibly Shaka, but that would break me, dude. You guys would see me have a fucking meltdown live if that happened. Yeah. Anyway, then we cut to the very end to big news. Morgan's at it again. One of Mehgan's favorite characters in all of One Piece.
Love him.
And he is, of course, spinning the narrative once again. And it's revealed that Vivi and Wapol are there in his care, under his protection. He is hiding them from the world. Now, you have something pulled up, Mehgan. I do want to...
Oh, I don't know. I can't read all this right now. It's kind of a lot.
But yeah,
there's just like a bunch of theories out right now.
So yeah, we did see Wapol talking to Morgan's before, but why? Yeah, why Vivi is there?
Mm-hmm.
And Morgan's of all people, noting that again, she was, he calls her out right here, like, don't look down on me or tell me how to do my job. You were a girl who was just bawling her eyes out yesterday, and it's like, bro, her dad just died.
Yeah,
her dad died,
or she thinks her dad's dead.
Her dad's dead.
Oh yeah, duh.
Her dad's dead.
No, it was her that people were thinking were dead, and Sabo.
Yeah, we still haven't seen Sabo.
He's alive. But yeah, her dad is dead, so you need to be like less disrespectful, like have some integrity, you know.
And I do love Vivi's fit too. I mean,
I do.
But this is going to be, this is huge.
Mm-hmm.
This is huge, and Morgan is really on. Morgan's is on a bit of a power trip, and I'm kind of here for it, even though he is trying to spin a narrative to make Luffy the villain.
Mm-hmm.
And he's doing it so that the government will be indebted to him, so that the government will have to thank him, because he knows that if it gets out, and he has an informant as well. So the traitor could be the informant. That would be the obvious sort of connection to make. Mm-hmm. Someone said Hatori is the informant. Birds stick together. Birds of a flock.
So it said, Gabriel, said, Morgan's is a weird dude. Ate a zone and always wants to stay in hybrid form.
Yeah, bro. That is kind of crazy. We got a dono from Mr. Fan 09.
Oh, shitty.
As I said to Parvision, Morgan's is Emu. He's with Vivi's. Emu had Vivi's pick,
and emus are giant flightless birds.
That's kind of crazy, bro.
Like
that's kind of crazy.
Dot.
That's kind of crazy. And he put big brain emojis right there. Did Morgan's lie about Cobra too? Vivi doesn't seem sad. So bend over. While Vivi doesn't seem sad in the panel that we saw her, Morgan's does know. And I think maybe that's why Oda included that line of dialogue. Morgan's does say, for a girl who was just crying her eyes out yesterday, I don't think she would be crying her eye. Vivi is not the type of person to cry her eyes out just because she's been taken by somebody. It's because of Cobra. She's crying. She has to be crying over Cobra. Unless, yeah. Ramona Villa, wouldn't you stay always in that form if you can? Would you stay in that form if you could, Mehgan?
Would it look like
you would look
Morgan?
like you would look like Morgan's, but then you would turn back. I think you would.
I would use it as like a second, like a disguise. Like it'd be two separate entities.
Okay.
Be like, oh, was it me? It was like that person. Like that's a bird.
So you would just get up to a bunch of shenanigans and blame it on this other person that's your alter ego that is also you.
Yeah. And I'll change my voice. I'd have a voice changer as well.
Big news, Megans. Big news, Megans, Mr. Fan.
That's true.
That's kind of crazy, Mr. Fan. That's kind of wild. But you know what we say when it comes to One Piece, anything can happen.
Anything is possible.
Wapple is off the Zaza. So this is crazy, and we're going to see how this plays out. I absolutely loved this chapter. Like I said in the beginning of the stream, I just need to know Kuma's backstory. I know that we all need to know, and we're all on the edge of our seats. And while the reveal from last week with Saturn, that was last week, right? The last chapter for sure. While that was a bombshell and a huge moment, the whole time, like, I still wanted to see what was going on with Bonnie and Kuma and Vegapunk. And we'll see who this intruder is going to be. We now have a reason, or a traitor is going to be, and we now have a reason for them to be stuck there. So we're going to be on Egghead for a while still, it seems. We're not going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, I was about to say, it felt very... I was like, this is going to be a pretty short arc.
Right.
But it's definitely... it's gonna get crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, it's already been getting crazy, but the fact that they have to now stay, it's
Kizaru is gonna be there any day now, and I can't, like, my mind can't even. Well, I think that we have to get through Kuma's backstory first before that happens, because once they get there, like, that's the end of the arc.
I mean, Brandon King said
that lead to the end of the arc.
If Oda ends Kuma's flashback by juxtaposing it with his death in real time, and we'll be bawling for hours.
Wow. Brandon King, you might be onto something. He would do some shit like that.
He would.
He would do some fucking shit like that.
He would. Because, I mean, we've been speculating like, oh yeah, Kuma's done. Kuma's gone. And then he's just been saved. Or just has been holding out for something, to do something. And now that his daughter is going to learn all of this information about him, and probably in the same time learning stuff about herself, learning things that he didn't want her to know. It's gonna be crazy.
Right. And maybe that information will live on through Bonnie, so there will be no reason for Kuma to live on anymore.
Exactly.
But we will see, because Kuma holds a lot of the answers to some pretty big mysteries in the One Piece world, at least to us, the reader. So we'll see. We got a drive-by dono from Carl. Drive-by dono.
Thank you, Carl.
Looking forward to listening tomorrow. Keep up the good work, guys. Thank you, Carl. Thank you so much. All right. So while Mehgan, if you don't mind, answering.
Huh? Just kidding.
Answering any chat questions or reading anyone's responses while I set up this graphic.
Sure.
Then we will get into ranking all of the Straw Hat Egghead drips.
Sure.
So let me set that up now.
Yeah, Batman for exactly Batman for real. Like the stream or else.
I think I have it all set up over here. Right.
Oh, Blue Boy said, I can't believe Oda is still holding the events of the Reverie so close to his chest. He has so much. He has so much that he is going to unleash on us. I'm not even ready, and it's not even like it's the very beginning. We still have years and years of the story. It's gonna. I can't.
All right. Hit me with a drum roll, Mehgan.
Oh.
And now we rank these Straw Hat Egghead fits from best to worst now that we have seen them all. And it's a tough competition. There are clearly some favorites, but who will take it all and who will get dead last is yet to be seen.
We might make some enemies right now. Ramona Villa with the donation. Before we move on. Thank you. We know Volume 1 about a rock Sanji at the bottom.
La puta.
Now, that's not true.
You never know. I'm a fan of Sanji's fit. I know a lot of people don't like it.
Out of everyone, we're going to be real. We're not being biased, okay? He's lacking. This isn't Huntington Beach, Sanji. This isn't Venice Beach, Sanji. You're not pulling it off like Jinbei, Sanji.
Damn!
And that's just fact.
Damn!
No, wait. Do an explosion. Do the sound.
We love it. Okay, so, and we're going to get some community feedback as well, but who should we start with? Because this is not tier, this is not S tier, B tier, C tier. This is like first, second, third, fourth, fifth.
Yeah. Ooh.
So, I don't even know how to start. We could place, first and second and third, and then kind of once we have them all out on the board, we can rearrange them.
Mm-hmm.
But let's just, okay, how do we do this? Let's look at who we think we want to give last place to. Let's work our way from last to first.
Oh, yeah.
And before we do, we got Ramon with another dono. Shout out, Ramon.
Thank you, Ramon.
If Theo Jinbei does not top 5, you guys have a bias.
Ooh, spicy kimchi as well.
Shout out Spicy Kimchi.
Thank you. Zorro, top half is 10, bottom half is 0, averages out to a 5.
Dude, chill, dude.
I kind of like his little tight pants. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if the girls have no pants, give the boys tight pants, We want to...
You want them tight in like any specific region, any specific area?
No.
All right, so who do we think is getting last for right now? And these will be rearranged and we'll lock in our answers at the very end.
I don't know.
Because I'll tell you who it's not going to be. It's definitely not going to be Zorro. It's definitely not going to be Robin. Theo Jinbei. I love Theo Jinbei, and I think he deserves some respect. That is a hardcore Theo look.
Yeah.
And we stand it and we love it.
Yeah.
Would it go to Sanji? No, come on now. Would it? And someone else said that Nami's.
Let me guess. You guys will pick Sanji, Frito.
Someone else said that Nami's is kind of weak too in comparison to Robin.
For sure. But I mean, it's just like, it's just weak for sure because Robin has that little jacket, but she's just wearing less clothing.
What do we think of Chopper's fit though? I actually
do like Chopper's. It implements like his hat, but he also has a helmet now. And he's been like really using his fit to his advantages. He's been gliding around. He's been using those boots. And he is very cute.
Oh, that's how he was up there flying.
He is very cute. He's cute. And Sanji, like, again, like, I feel like everyone else has like super futuristic style. The only thing futuristic about Sanji is his headpiece and the boots.
But I like that though. That's a vibe. But
it's like with Jinbei, like Jinbei wearing a Hawaiian shirt just makes sense.
Yeah, Jinbei's also a vibe.
It just makes sense. Like he is that like guy.
I mean,
and
I would even say that I'm not like I think that Luffy looks cool, but as cool as some of these other fits, like
he's got a little trench coat action, a little raincoat.
He does.
It's cute.
But again, this is just a placeholder.
But like Frankie, what do you think?
Frankie's is a little goofy. Frankie has pants, which is something we're not used to seeing.
This is wild, yeah. Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I like his visor. You know, he's got a little Helmeppo vibe going on.
Yeah. Flawless Word Aces said Luffy's bottom 3 for sure.
Because yeah, Luffy is the coolest fucking character. We love Luffy, but his fit, I mean, compared, it's okay.
And even Usopp, he's just wearing a jacket and like a full bodysuit too.
I like Usopp's jacket though. That's why I'm gonna say for now, we'll put last. Luffy's got
what
in terms of fit for now.
Dang.
For now, and this will move around. And we love Luffy.
Dang.
We respect the captain, but we don't necessarily respect his sense of fashion. Not that he had a choice.
Luffy's in a nightgown. How dare you? Everyone's shocked.
Okay, then where are we putting it, guys? We're gonna be here forever if we don't put it somewhere.
Okay, it's Sanji. You're putting Sanji above Luffy?
I honestly think Sanji's fit is more of a vibe. Yes, personally, I think Sanji's fit is more of a vibe.
God, and we don't try to avoid Sanji. Okay, we're trying to be fair. Okay, is he one of the lower tier of this list? Yes. Is that based on his character? No. We want to be fair, want to be unbiased. So putting Luffy last, that's a big step for Josh.
I mean, yeah, because
and that disproves our point.
I love Luffy, and I simp for Luffy sometimes, but I'm not gonna excuse the drip. I'm not gonna excuse this fit.
Okay, so you're putting Sanji where?
Okay, so now we're at 9th. Okay, first, maybe if we get first and last, we can kind of like get a good range.
Sure.
And then we can kind of go
It's got to be, it has to be between Luffy and Sanji. It just has to be.
Okay, so you're thinking 9th is Sanji.
Yeah.
Okay, then then Sanji's 9th. Even though, let the record show that I think, I wouldn't necessarily rank Sanji 9th. I think
what?
I think it's a vibe. It's very reminiscent of his film Red fit.
But that's not involved.
Okay, it's not involved, but I like it. So, but I'm okay with it. With it.
Okay.
8th.
Okay.
Who are we putting 8th?
I don't know.
I'm gonna just go back to it real quick.
I don't know. 8th?
I'm gonna say
maybe 8th. Maybe.
Theo Jinbei is so funny.
Yeah, but that's all that.
And let me shout out some donos real quick while we decide. So we got one from Terry Martin. Shout out Terry.
Shitty.
So Terry gave their own list. Jinbei, Zorro, Brook, Frankie, Luffy, Chopper, Nami, Robin, Sanji, Usopp. Usopp's is the most boring. Nami and Robin ain't wearing anything. Sanji's shirt isn't it. Wow, okay.
Sanji's just not it. Compared, looking at all of them, even Luffy, maybe it's Sanji and honestly, it's maybe Sanji. I don't think Luffy deserves to be in the bottom.
Okay, and we're not locking it in right now.
No, I know. I'm just saying my thoughts.
Okay, sorry.
I think that Sanji is definitely in the bottom. I mean, honestly, maybe on the lower tier for me, Frankie.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know how I feel about it. And maybe Usopp's down there too.
I would agree because I love Usopp, but his, it doesn't really stand out in comparison to some of the other fits.
Yeah.
And I just want to say,
shitty.
Ramon, shout out Ramon, who said, "What a surprise! We love you, Ramon."
It really is.
Theo
Okay,
Jinbei
so
at the bottom, okay, and Brooke question mark. So people, I think people aren't really vibing with Brooke's
with
fit.
Yeah.
So right now how about we put for right now, and then we'll come back. We'll put Usopp 8th.
Okay.
Okay, that feels right.
Yeah, but said Brooke is terrible. Why? He has like a space helmet on.
Yeah, I think Brooke looks goofy as hell, but Brooke is goofy, and that's what I love about him.
Astronaut Skelly, Ikai said.
So then, okay, seventh,
Frankie.
So we're putting Frankie right now.
Or maybe Nami.
Ooh.
Maybe Nami. I'm sorry.
Because I do like Brooke, but I think that I do like Brooke a lot.
I like Brooks.
So like a lot?
I do. I mean, over Nami's, yeah.
Over Nami.
Over Nami's, yeah, I would say.
Wow.
Unfortunately.
Okay, so for right now, then, Nami will be 7th. Because again, Nami's just kind of plain too.
Yeah.
Nami's just kind of plain. 6th, are we putting I'm going to be honest right here. These two are probably my top 2.
Who?
I don't know how you feel about that.
Who? Zorro
and Robin.
Robin? Oh.
Because just so we can
Ooh.
Damn,
Zorro's first?
I'm just saying for now.
Damn.
This will help my brain.
Okay.
This will help my brain.
Okay, this is just for now. All right. Okay, so we're doing that shit. 3rd?
And then I'm sorry. We got to put. Go ahead, Mehgan. Go ahead. Shit. This is a mess. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Maybe we put Theo Jinbei right here.
6th?
Okay, then you want to put Frankie 6th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jinbei 5th.
Jinbei 5th.
Chopper 3rd.
Chopper 3rd.
Brooke 4th. And this is for right now. But if you were to tell me, guess what, Mehgan? When you're ending Wano, these people are going to go on Vegapunks Island. It's called Egghead, okay? Futuristic. You're thinking space. You're thinking like chic. You're thinking future. You're thinking just like space. If I were to have that in my brain and then I saw the designs,
right,
that's what I'm basing it off of.
Okay.
Sanji has it's different. Theo Jinbei, that's funny. Sanji, it just
funny
doesn't
as
fit.
fuck, dude, and that's such a vibe.
It just doesn't fit. And yeah. I mean, Frankie, it's cool. Maybe I don't know.
Frankie's is cool. But I know people are in the chat hating on Brooke, but I like Brooke's fit a lot. And maybe people are upset that we rank Nami low, but again, comparing her outfit to so many other people's outfits, like Jinbei's is funny, Robin's is fire, and Zoro's is fire. Like,
yeah.
I love Luffy, but are we putting Luffy last? That's
what I'm saying. I don't think he deserved to be last.
You think Sanji deserves to be last? Because if you think that, because Usopp's is kind of plain.
Everyone hates everyone hates Robin's fit too.
Really?
Yeah. But everyone can't agree. It's very up in the air. Everyone is ranking their own.
Okay, well,
but Sanji's is the worst. And we did miss a donation. Sorry, Terry Martin.
Oh, I read that one.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jinbei, Zoro, Brooke, Frankie, Luffy, Chopper, Nami, Robin, Sanji, Usopp.
Can we not just agree that Jinbei's is hilarious?
Yeah.
Yamil Diaz right here. But who has the best boots?
Choppers use them the most. Choppers use them the most.
Luffy top 5. Okay, yeah. If I get fixated too much on the chat, we need to lock in our opinion.
I mean, I think that Robin should be third.
Okay.
Chopper should be second.
Really?
And I don't know if Zorro should be first. I
Who
don't
is
know
first?
if Zorro should
Who
be
is first then? This list is a mess.
It's not a mess.
Who's first? Zorro looks.
Jinbei.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, Jinbei, like, he deserves it. He got shamed for the way he looks in this arc thus far, and that's shitty.
Yeah. Okay, well, I
Ramona Villa with a donation. You're ranking Robin, not her outfit.
I mean, but I like the jacket. I mean, it is.
No, the jacket is cute. I feel like
it's more interesting than Nami's outfit.
Yeah. But I'll have to say, like, Jinbei's super. It just fits him. It was hilarious to see him in that. And over Sanji, I think he pulls it off better. And not to be biased at all, but like Chopper's fit is so cute. And it is so, he's giving.
He is cute.
But it's like because again, like Chopper and Brooke's outfits are very similar. They both have that dome, astronaut
all right, whatever.
helmet.
So I'll look, I just want the record to show, for me personally, I think Sanji's fit is a vibe. But I'll concede and I'll move it to last because we are a team, Mehgan. I'll move it to last and I'll say that Luffy's his
But
ninth.
you would put Luffy ninth?
Okay, well then I'm putting what am I putting? Usopp ninth? Yes, I'm putting, because look at from the waist that Luffy has no freaking pants on, dude. And now, not that makes or break this fit, but I mean, I'm just not vibing with it. I love Luffy. Usopp 8th. Nami 7th. So I'll do this. I'll say, okay, Robin's 3rd, because I do like her fit a lot. Chopper 2nd. I think Jinbei's is hilarious, but I'm putting.
You'd rather put him 6th and Frankie 5th?
I like Frankie's, but I'll put Frankie. I mean, I'm cool with this because Brooke.
I mean, if you like Sanji's fit, then I mean, if you want to put Luffy last, put Luffy last.
Well, I mean. So where are you with everything else? Like, where are you with 4, 5, and 6?
I like it purely based off of what they're wearing. We're not basing off characters. We're talking about
just
the fits.
Just their outfit.
The fits. But like Zorro first? I mean, he did come in droopy.
Yes, he did. Yes, he absolutely freaking did. I'm sorry. I can't in good conscience put Chopper above Zorro's fit. My compromise is putting him 2nd.
Chopper?
Yeah.
4th. So you want to put, repeat that. You want to put
Look at right where it's
1st, 2nd, 3rd. Yes.
Right.
Okay.
4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th. I like this list. I like it. I'm ready to lock it in, but of course it's up to you. While Mehgan thinks, ponder it, Mehgan.
I am thinking. I am thinking a lot.
Ponder it, and if you need to see it better, I guess you have it.
Yeah,
here.
I have it.
Let me shout out DJ War Ready.
Good smell. Flavor.
Van the Goat for gifting me a membership. Also, Josh and Mehgan, keep up the great content. You guys deserve 100K plus subs and more. It's your kitchen.
It's your kitchen.
Thank you, DJ War Ready.
Thank you.
And I see you out here with that silver badge. Thank you so much. We love you. We appreciate your support. And thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, what do you think? I mean,
Trying to scroll up to see if we missed any.
All Blue Boys said if Nami and Brooke switched, it would be 10 out of 10 for me.
If Nami and Brooke.
If Sanji and Brooke switched.
Sanji and Brooke.
They're just trying to cause chaos because we're quote unquote Sanji haters.
I'm not a Sanji hater, and someone said that they think that this is Flawless World thinks that Jinbei is better than Brook.
Yeah.
But they're so close. They're like 4th and 5th.
But Brook does look cool. Like, he does look cool. He does look cool.
Ramon says,
shitty.
do each one your list. Josh has 0 taste.
Yeah. It's true.
So where are you conflicted? Because I'm ready to lock it in, but if you're conflicted about something, then let me know. And we need to do this with the satellites too.
I don't know.
Megan's having a crisis. I didn't think this was going to be as make or break as it is. You know, you're really going through it over there.
Luffy's way too low.
I'm just saying, like, okay, and maybe it's because
but it's just based off of like
the number is blocking him. But look at he's got no pants on, and that's fine. Frankie doesn't wear pants most of the time. But it looks like he's wearing like a muumuu, or like he's wearing like oversized, it looks like he's about to go to sleep. That's his PJs. He's wearing a muumuu.
Cute.
Mehgan, the world
fine. It's fine.
is waiting.
It's fine.
No, Mehgan is upset. I need you to think out loud. What are you conflicted about?
I don't know. I'm just conflicted.
So if you start from
it's fine. It's good.
From 1.
I like it.
Do you want me to just do your own list?
No, I like it. It's fine. It's fine. It's good.
We can do
it's good. It's good. It's fine.
Okay. We're locking it
Locked in.
Mehgan hates it. Okay, we're doing it.
I don't. It's fine. It's fine. That's it. That's what it is. It's fine. You know?
Okay.
It's locked in.
It's locked in. This is it.
Yay!
This is Volume 1's ranking of the Straw Hats Egghead fits. Mehgan is stressed.
I'm not stressed.
You're not stressed?
No. It's just, again, like, I don't know. I it's hard to, like, rank these because I didn't fall in love with them completely, I don't think, yet. It's, yeah. Like, again, based off of, like, going back to the last arc, like, it's hard.
Right.
I feel like if it was, like, a Wano, it would just, all of them are so good, and it would be hard to do it there, but, like, these are, I don't know.
You just don't love,
know.
you don't love.
I don't really love, they're cool, but I'm not in love with the designs yet.
Just needs a little more time to grow.
Yeah.
Okay. That was tough. That was
super tough.
Luffy is going 100% commando. Tiberius with a dono. Sorry about that, Mehgan.
It's okay.
Beanie Mustache Josh, the elite design we want. Shout out Tiberius. Thank you. The mustache one day will make a return.
It's just we cosplay too much. That's the problem.
That is the problem. That is the problem. Would you like to get to some more comments in the chat while I set something else up, Mehgan? That would be wonderful.
Da, 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 da.
Just I want to see sort of the fallout from the ranking that we just did.
Everyone hates it. You don't have to cosplay these outfits if you don't want to. No, just in general, because we do JoJo's, and a lot of the characters don't have mustaches, so it's kind of hard.
No, yeah, I do want to cosplay.
Jinbei is too low, Tess says. Was that the Jurassic Park theme?
It did sound like you were singing that.
Me?
Yeah, or humming that, yeah. I'm just setting one more thing up before we get out of here. Give me 1 second.
Rayla said, love the studio kitchen tour. Also loved your shelves. Thank you.
I got some new additions to the shelf. I put up that Stone Ocean Jotaro. Got Luffy still rocking in the middle.
Cute.
But we did a little unboxing yesterday. Sorry this is taking so long. I'm like losing sight of all that. And thank you for everybody's support on that video too, the studio tour video.
Yeah.
It was something that we have been wanting to do for a very, very long time. And so we were really just glad that we were able to do it.
Let's see. Ramona Villa with the donation as well. If Josh ranks Shaka high, he is a fraud. It's the same as Luffy's coat. I think it's maybe different if it's covering his legs. You just don't like his legs being shown, I guess.
I guess that's what it is. I don't know what it is. And maybe I'm in the minority here. But I don't know. Compared to everybody else, Luffy's fit it wasn't doing it for me. And maybe that means I have no taste.
And there's I'm looking at this artist right now on Twitter, and they drew like what Mihawk would look like.
Oh, that's sick.
I just retweeted it, in the Egghead arc, and he looks fine.
He looks fine,
I guess
Mihawk?
I could show it. I wish I could show it.
You can send it over and I can show
Ramona
it.
Villa with
Let's
another
go.
donation. Thank you.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Cool tour. Thanks for the work. Thank you.
Thank you, Ramon. Thank you so much. And while we have everybody here, really, really quickly, we just want to tell everybody that we talked about it and touched on it briefly in yesterday's stream, but we do have some Patreon and YouTube member goals that we would like to share with everybody. And since we got more people here currently than we did when we were live yesterday, we might be able to work out some of these goals a little bit more, or if anybody has any ideas or something else that they think they would rather see as a goal, then feel free to let us know. We are open to changing these. But times are tough for everybody out here on these YouTube streets. So we basically would like to try our absolute hardest and do whatever we have to do to get to try to grow our Patreon and YouTube membership program. We're looking for a total of 400 members. We have the goals here for YouTube. That means 255 more. And I think for Patreon, it might be a little bit less. But what we have here, and let me just take it off of this mode so that I can zoom in. Oh, zooming in on the wrong thing. Right now, currently, we have it set. Dude, it's not letting me grab the right thing. Nope, still not letting me. Okay, here we go. Come on. Work with me. So right now, we have it that at 150, we'll do a community decided shirt design. We talked about it yesterday, possibly doing like an It's Your Kitchen design. This wouldn't be a shirt design with me or Mehgan in different art styles. It would be completely original art, but with using characters from, in the case of the It's Your Kitchen shirt, it would maybe be Ace from the dub, the 4Kids dub. It's a meme, right? It'd be him like looking at Sanji longingly with the phrase Your Kitchen incorporated in there. 200, an anime song cover. We did the Nekomamushi song. We did the Bing Sake song. Or a sketch. We would jump into some cosplay and do a sketch. 300 is an anime prop build video. I would love to build a killer helmet. That's something that I would like to do, similar to the Shaka build, but I would film everything and then possibly give the helmet away. And then 400, a member decided volume done, which is a read through of any series. But like I said, these goals can change. Whatever sounds better to you guys, let us know. Let us know, because it doesn't work if you guys don't care about the goals. And these are the Patreon ones here. So 140 needed on Patreon. And is it going to let me click it now? And it's pretty much the same stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to hit these goals on both platforms, and this is like if everyone subscribes to the lowest tier, which is about $3 on Patreon and $5 on YouTube, just because they take more of a cut. And this is just going to allow us to continue to do this pretty much just like always. We again live and breathe this show. We are constantly working. We're constantly at this table recording for you guys, and because we love it and because we want to continue to do it for the foreseeable future as much as we can.
As much as we can, yeah.
These goals are super, super important, and we wouldn't be anything. The show wouldn't be the same if it wasn't for you guys. And that's on the daily. And we appreciate all of your support. And your continued support, and you just being here and holding it down for us does mean a lot. It is, we wouldn't have it any other way. If you can just be here to support us, it means the world. So love you all. Yeah,
we love everybody who supports, stops by, hangs out, fucks with us, rocks with us. We love you guys so much. I saw Germa cosplay. That could be a goal. We could do a Germa cosplay. I'll be one of the brothers, or I'll be judge. Damn.
I'll be judge.
Mehgan will be judge.
I'll be judge.
And someone said, did Van help you reach the goal? We got to go back and look at the analytics after this live because Van pulled a baller move and gifted 50 memberships.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So we have to go back and check that. Maybe we already hit a goal.
Oh.
We don't even know it yet. So that means
did we?
Maybe. We got to check that out. Maybe we have to already make do and make good on one of those promises.
Woo!
And we got a donation from secret_turtle. It's not about the drip, but about how you wear it. Also, I almost cried when I saw Vivi again. So sad to see baby Kuma getting beat up by other celestial shitlord slaves. Love you all.
Last of Us when? Would you guys watch that?
Bring the landlord on the live. Yeah, I mean, I have Germa cosplay written down if people actually want to see us do that, and we'll do a video.
And we could change one of the tiers for us to play Last of Us if that's something that interests you guys. Because I mean, I've been wanting to play it just by myself, but if we could stream it, that would be super fun.
Yeah. If you guys are down to see it, like Mehgan said, we would do it. I want to stream more Odyssey too. In our last Odyssey stream, our One Piece Odyssey stream, we barely got through the first chapter and the game just got started. So I would love to continue to stream that game.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
Honestly, I'm going to tell you guys this. I mean, we see Matthew saying, yo, Last of Us for sure. I would be so down to have like a
like a weekly.
Like a week where we strived to achieve these goals as much as we could by like just consistently like kind of like it'd be like a subathon or like a goal-a-thon or whatever where we just goal-a-thon where we would go live not all day every week or all day every day throughout 1 week, but for multiple days or the majority of the week just go live every day for long periods of time to try to get these
It would be fun if we could because we do go live once a week, sometimes twice a week if there is like this week we did a community live and today we did the One Piece chapter. But maybe we could try to do more of like always double every week we have double streams.
That'd be crazy.
And it'd be solely for games. It'd solely be for Odyssey or it'd solely be for Last of Us.
Okay, we're gonna put up a Last of Us poll. We're just gonna see. We're gonna see right now. Start a poll. Should I say, would you guys care? Would
or another game?
You guys watch us stream Last of Us? Yes or no?
Yes.
And be honest,
no.
Okay? Be honest. Here we go. Asking the community now.
Frito with the donation. Thank you. Thank you for the happiness. Hope you reach your goals. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Fredo. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're even talking about. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
I'd love to see a runway of One Piece YouTubers coming to pull their best cosplays.
We even talked about in our community live next week doing our best. We can't guarantee that it will happen, but in our community live next week, reaching out to another creator in the One Piece community and getting them all in the community live to hang out with us. But we'll keep you updated.
That would be cool.
Another donation from Tiberius. I think I speak for a lot of us when I say we want y'all to make content for content you want to make. Y'all enjoy yourselves is
y'all
the content.
Enjoying.
Oh, I can't read. Y'all enjoying yourselves is the content. And Van, it's your pick in the Shonen Draft. Little Daddy. I like the Little Daddy. Thank you, Tiberius. But we also want people to
enjoy it.
And we will enjoy it because we love We love talking about this stuff.
Yeah.
But thank you for the kind words, Tiberius. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. I think that's it. We'll check if we hit any goals. And so Last of Us won pretty drastically in this.
Let's see. I'm gonna end it, and we're gonna get the exact statistics. 82%, 41 people voted. 82%, yes. And A Beautiful Lie with a donation saying, you got to play God of War. It's a masterpiece of a game. I'll write down God of War. I wrote down Germa cosplay, Last of Us, God of War. Okay. These are all great ideas. These are all great suggestions.
And I want to make a poll about Ramon
said 41 votes only. You should not do it.
Let's see. What was it? It's
What were you saying? You were making a. Oh yeah. Oh, you added another option. I like this, Mehgan.
Okay, so these are 3 shirts that we could possibly do as the member goal shirts, and vote on which one you would like. Again, this won't have us on it. It'll be just like
the characters and original art. We're not going to steal anybody's art, and also we're going to make it so that we don't get any profit from it. We're just going to make it available to our Patreon and YouTube members, because we just want you guys to be able to have one if you want one.
But yeah, I want the Jinbei Modelo shirt to win, because I would want that. I would want that.
Ooh.
But It's Your Kitchen is winning a lot. We were thinking about having it like Ace in that scene, like with his hand on his chin, like looking all seductive.
Oh,
and being
yeah,
like, it's
dude.
your kitchen. That would be cool. But the Modelo one with like Jinbei like on a lawn chair. Like Jinbei on a lawn chair with like a big ass like 40 Modelo, sunglasses, the Hawaiian shirt.
That's a vibe.
And some like small other details here and there. Like, come on.
That's a vibe, yeah.
Like that would be lit. It'd be like him on the lawn chair, and it'd be like Chopper running around in the background, you know, like those like getting chased by like a dog or some shit, you know, like a chihuahua.
Like it'd be like the Straw Hats at a barbecue.
It would be like the Straw Hats at a what do they call it?
I always pictured him at a grill, yeah.
Or at a grill, yeah. Fuck, I forget what they call it. Like asada? Like it's a...
What? What are you talking about? Like the meat?
No, but they like it's like a barbecue, but like Latino like version. Like do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's a specific thing. Can I change my vote? Frito said.
We call it like a cookout? What are you talking about? Like,
yeah, it's kind of like a cookout.
Yeah, Beautiful Lie said a cookout.
Great, now I want beer. No, I know that's the meat. Once Mehgan said Ace, all the seductive, the poll went one-sided towards the kitchen. Carne asada.
Yeah, why would it be called that?
I've just heard that. Okay. It's just what I've heard on
on the streets.
On the streets of
all right, It's Your Kitchen.
P-Town.
Definitely won, but let's see how close Theo Jinbei shirt came. Pretty close. 45%. It's Your Kitchen, and Theo Jinbei got 33%. Pastor Lucci did get a good and a nice 21%. Very interesting results.
We might just make them too.
Maybe we'll make the top 2.
Might just make
or
them
all
too.
3. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
But I do want to say,
yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you to everybody. This was an awesome chapter. I'm so excited. No break week next week.
No break week.
So we're coming back. Super excited to talk about next week's chapter, and super excited for just all the other content that we have coming out. We did some more One Piece reactions, some more One Piece anime reactions.
Oh yeah, that'll be out next week.
That'll be out.
Yeah.
So look forward to that. One more dono at the end here from Van. Shout out Van.
What the hecky?
If it's not too much work, you guys could reuse the shirt graphic for also stickers, mugs, etc. Have it as a special collection drop kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
That would be actually really easy to do.
Yeah. And for sure, and it might be, they might be, like, definitely, because the shirts
Theo
are
Jinbei,
a
like,
certain...
sticker or
yeah.
mug? Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the get-together is called Carne Asada.
I guess, Mehgan, you were right.
Down here in Mexico, we say carne asada for weekend parties where we make carne asada. Yeah.
Mehgan, you were right.
Oh, I want tacos now.
I want asada. I want an asada burrito right now.
I want carnitas burrito.
Yeah, you really.
But yeah, stickers would be cute. I would really, really. I want that. I want a shirt of Jinbei in sunglasses, holding a Modelo and cooking at a barbecue.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Like that would be lit as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, stay tuned next week.
Lit.
Stay tuned.
You guys are making me hungry.
I know, I'm hungry.
Una comida. Okay,
subscribe if you're not subscribed already, so you can see all these updates on our community tab. Community Live, like we said, we're going to try our absolute best to get someone from the One Piece community to come on and hang out with us and talk for a bit on the Community Live next week. We're going to be back to talk about 175 next week as well when it drops, when TCB drops it on Thursday. Stay tuned for that One Piece reaction coming next week. One Piece anime reaction and some more Neon reactions as well. We love you guys so much.
Love you.
Thank you for being patient with us and for wanting to help us, achieve these goals. We love you guys. We would be nothing without your love and your support. We love this fucking community. Best community on fucking YouTube. I don't care what anybody else says. I don't care what anybody else says.
I'm trying to see
Yeah.
I feel like we haven't played this song in forever.
Alexander Arndt.
It's a great song. It's a banger.
Blaze.
So we'll leave you here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. The only thing left to do now is to get out of here on our outro that is always the same and never changes, which today is...
This man Inosuke and Momonosuke. I'm gonna teach you.
What could it be? What could it be? What could it be?
Think about everything that happened today.
Zaddy Zorro, Porpacito Kuma.
And just in case, I see some people trickling in too, just in case you got here late, make sure to go back. We did talk about the chapter and we did rank that Egghead drip. So you're going to want to see that because it got a little heated. Got a little controversial.
Yeah, we should post that on Twitter. We should take a screenshot and post our rankings on Twitter and get roasted.
So this is where it ended so we could see while we think of an outro. So the outro...
what are those? Sanji at the bottom, like always, Ramona VSA. Wow.
No.
Wow. Theo Jinbei.
Let's do Theo Jinbei. It got spicy.
Vivi is safe is good.
Vivi is safe. I like that.
Vivi
is safe. That's a good one.
Vivi.
Let's do that one.
Vivi is safe.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Or I mean, Mehgan, I trust your gut.
I like. What are those?
What are those? What are those? We could do what are those.
Yeah, we have to talk about Vivi. I mean, we have to talk about Vivi. We have to do something with Vivi.
So Vivi is safe.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Let me make sure I got everything queued up to get out of here properly because it's always embarrassing when everything's not set up right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And until next time, Vivi is safe!
Yay!
We love Vivi. It's good to see Vivi.
It's good to see our queen.
Good to see our queen. We love our queen. Not so much Wapol.
Not Wapol.
Wapol, not so much.
Not so much, but Vivi. I love Vivi.